Yo! I'm Surreal Canine! Annoth is not here right now. We're the Zomgif boys. And tonight we're going to do something a little different. Comeback Kid is off in Pennsylvania doing his own stuff with his family. So it's going to be the two of us. Let's all give Annoth a big welcome back.
Hey.
Should probably do that. And yeah, like the stream title says, today we are having a board game night. Which is why the webcam is so tiny, of course. No, we are going to start by playing this new game that just came out on Steam. It's called 5D Chess with Multiverse Time Travel. Thunk space, it says. Let's see here. Switch the game capture over. Very long EXE name.
Yep.
Alright, so, here you go. Why don't you take a little bit to study the worlds? Do you need me to turn the TV?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Make moves. Pieces wins your turn.
If you move a piece into the past, a new timeline will be created. To complete a turn, make moves until the present shifts to your opponent. You don't need to make moves on every board where it's your turn, but if you cannot make enough legal moves to complete your turn, you're checkmated. Here are some strategy tips. The movement rules for the pieces have obviously changed a little bit. It's generalized to 4 dimensions. The 5th dimension is space above the chessboard, and it's not used.
Oh.
So, it's really only 4D chess, but they're calling it 5D because, yeah, normal chess is 2D
It's
in a 3D
it's good
world.
marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking one timeline. Your only option may be to time travel.
Alright. The player has no way to end their turn, no way to move the present without leaving themselves in check, and they are checkmated. For a game with a single timeline, this means all of their moves leave them in check. For a game with multiple timelines, it means every combination of moves leaves them in check, and every time travel move leaves them in check. If the player has no way to end their turn, but they could pass on every board in the present without leaving themselves in check, they are stalemated rather than checkmated. A move that attacks a king's past is a valid check. It is not a special case, considering that applying the move would create a timeline with a captured king on it.
So we have the ability to pass in this one?
If there are multiple timelines, you only have to make a move that moves the present forward. The present, in this case, is the end of the earliest timeline currently in play.
Okay, so we have board 1, which is present, and then as we create additional
if you time travel into the past, the timeline branches, and timeline 2 is now in the present. On the same turn number as where you time traveled to. Alright, how are pieces available moves determined? The existing rules that determine a piece's available moves are not specific to 2 dimensions. The movement rules are interpreted using additional coordinates to describe the piece's position. Technically, the rook is on turn 1, timeline 0, file A, rank 1. Just like in ordinary chess, a rook moves in a line with 1 dimension. A rook moving forward across the board is moving in 1 dimension because it's changing its row but keeping its column, turn, and timeline constant. A rook moving into the past would change its turn, but keep its row, column, and timeline constant.
Okay, so it can
change rows, it can change columns, it can change turns, or it can jump across timelines.
So
while staying on the same turn. Yeah. In ordinary chess, each numbered turn of the game is 1 move from white and 1 move from black. Therefore, one turn is the distance between your move and your previous move, which with your opponent's reply in between. A rook moves any distance in one dimension. A bishop moves any distance in two dimensions at once. The direction defined by two dimensions is a diagonal.
So that means that a bishop...
It can move along both rows and columns, both rows and turns, both rows and timelines, etc.
Right. Okay.
Knight moves two squares in one dimension, then one square in a different dimension.
Okay.
Queen moves any distance in any number of dimensions at once. This is more than just rook plus bishop movements because it includes triagonals and quadragonals.
Okay. So what they're saying is that this piece can just basically teleport anywhere?
Not anywhere, no. Only along... Only a straight line in any direction within the 4 dimensions.
Within one. So,
suppose you are trying to jump with a queen 2 turns into the past.
Right.
You would have to, if you want to move diagonally, you would have to change your row, column, or timeline by 2 as well.
Right, like the bishop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not really teleporting, it's just directional movement.
I wonder how blocking works in this then. If you have like a pawn in a row and a column, a timeline, and a turn, and you have a piece, another piece right here, say a rook, which can only move, rook can only move in one of the dimensions at a time. Yeah.
So if you're trying to get from timeline 0 to timeline 2, for instance, but there is a pawn on the space you would travel through in timeline 1, I am assuming your movement would be blocked.
I guess so. You would have to take the... Would you take the pawn in the other timeline? Or would you not be able to...
You just wouldn't be able to move through it. You could capture it from the adjacent timeline. Okay. If it's the opposite color, obviously.
Yeah, if it's the opposite color.
A king can move one square in any number of dimensions. A pawn moves 1 or 2 squares at a time in the forward direction. Here, forward means toward your opponent's back low or toward your opponent's back timeline. It can attack forward on row column diagonals and forward on turn timeline diagonals. A pawn only attacks on these 2 dimensional pairs, not on all forward diagonals.
Okay, so a pawn can attack in the standard 2D way.
Yes.
Or it can attack...
Or by capturing along a turn timeline diagonal. So, one timeline toward your opponent's back, and one turn in the past or one turn in the future.
Okay, so it can move backwards or forwards in time, but it must...
But it has to be capturing and change timelines while doing so.
Okay.
Because that's a diagonal.
You think they have en passant for this?
Yes, they do. A unicorn can move any distance along a triagonal. A dragon can move any distance along a quadragonal.
Okay, so let's see. If a diagonal is 2 dimensions,
a triagonal is 3 dimensions at once. So you have to change either turns or timelines when moving a unicorn and dragon. For moving a dragon, you have to change all 4. The player moves a piece to a board where a move has already occurred, a new branch is created because history cannot be altered. The latest move on the new timeline is the time-traveling piece's arrival. The latest move on the original timeline is the time-traveling piece's departure. So jumping timelines uses a move on both timelines. If a piece is moved to a board where a move has not yet been played, no branch occurs. A player makes moves as long as it is their turn in the present. The present is wherever the earliest board without a move is on any active timeline. To complete a turn, a player may need to make multiple moves to advance all the active timelines to the next turn. The player can create a new timeline. They can rewind the present as a result of that single move, even if they had multiple boards in the present.
Player branches twice before.
Their opponent branches once. The extra branches will be inactive and won't affect the present until their opponent makes more branches.
Okay, so you can only have as many branches as...
You can only have as many active branches as your opponent has. If you have two more than your opponent, the one extra branch is inactive.
Right.
This keeps the set of timelines balanced in favor of both players. Hey there, Attikitty. Welcome to Board Game Night. I hope you're ready to get trippy. Also, it's time to unveil our snack. Got some cinnamon bread twists from Domino's.
Ooh, cinnamon bread twists.
With sweet icing, of course. So, yeah.
Okay, so...
Alright, so, yeah, that is the rules. Let's start playing a game.
I guess it's time to figure out where the unicorn and the dragon sit on the board.
Alright, local match. Let's start with a timeline invasion. We've got two competing timelines here. Alright, I guess I'll be white. On White's timeline, I have 5 pawns and 5 pieces. On your timeline, I have 5 pawns. On your timeline, you have 5 pawns and 5 pieces, and 5 pawns on mine.
So, a checkmate occurs when I'm not able to make a move.
When you are not able to make a move that advances the present without leaving your king in check.
Right.
And this applies to any of your kings. Because this is 5D chess. You can have more than one kings. They're temporal duplicates of each other or something. Alright, so I'm going to start by making a move.
Okay, and the... Alright, so you made a move.
So this consumes my move. This counts as a move on both timelines, which means I am out of moves. It's time for me to end my turn and shift over to you.
So I need to make a move on both of my time.
Yes. Because you have 2 turns in the present right now.
Okay, so you ported this guy from that timeline to this timeline.
Yep, that is a forward move of 1 space. Along the timeline axis.
Right, because it... Yes. Okay, then. Let's see how this works.
So you're moving a pawn in that timeline, but in the present it is still your turn because there's an earlier board that does not have a move.
Right, so this has been ported.
Okay, try not to get stuff on my keyboard or headphones here.
Your turn, black piece.
Yep, you're out of turns. So
submit
click submit moves.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I wonder how the idea of trying to control the center works in this.
Well, there's a center timeline. I mean, both of ours are kind of centered, but, you know. I'm going to do that, and let's see. Whoops. Deselect. I should not be trying to do this with my left hand. You can also pick history view to view them, view a more compressed view of your turns, and parallel view to get a more compressed view of the timelines instead of having it flat. I don't know what that button does yet.
When does a branch merge in to itself?
They don't merge.
That's not good news.
Yeah. In Time War, you only escalate. Alright, let's see here. Guess I'll do that. I need to move some of this stuff so I can move the mouse a bit easier.
So I'm able to move in the present, I guess.
Yes.
But I need to move a total of 3 times, right?
Twice.
Twice.
Or one move that changes both of the boards.
Okay. So there has to be a change across both sets?
Yep. You need to make enough moves to advance the present 1 turn forward. Yeah, those boards are all in the past. You can't change the past. You can only move pieces at the end of a timeline. Yeah, you can see one of the past turns is highlighted. If you switch to history view, you can see it a little easier.
History view. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it doesn't show in history view.
I guess.
Maybe if I do this? Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, you can move 2 turns forward and 1 turn back in time. You can move 2 tiles forward and hop timelines. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I could capture your bishop, but then you could just... yeah, that's your king. You can just kill my knight doing that. Let's see here. If I do that, you'd still be able to kill my knight. Let's see. don't think that leaves me in danger immediately. Chess is a thinking man's game. 5D chess is an overthinking man's game.
Yes.
I have discovered that a good way to checkmate your opponent is to place a move that attacks the king's both the king's past and present. Lapse Gaming, hello. You ran out of moves. You already made a move in both timelines.
Right, because I shifted timelines.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Oops.
So I guess.
Oh, whoops. If I do that, I'm in check.
Is the exclamation mark for check?
Yes, and the red border is for check. Because if I move my king up here, next turn your knight can move 2 here and 1 across and capture me. Could do that, and let's see. You know what? I think I will do this. And suppose I will do this.
So I guess I'm in check from the knight, because if it's 2 over in one dimension.
You seem to be, but the game isn't saying anything, strangely.
So this, well, where is it? It's in history view. We have you're white, and you just moved the knight to take the pawn.
Yeah.
But I don't see your piece.
What? Yeah, look
there
at
it is.
Yeah, look at the upper board.
Okay, so it's here. 2 over, 1 timeline over. Should in theory be check, right?
In theory, yeah. I don't know why it isn't. Go figure.
Maybe they only tell you you're in check at the end of the after you try to make your moves. So if I take there, yeah, there it is.
Okay. That's odd.
If I click this, does it tell me? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we thought. So that's my move.
I figured that's about the only move you could make that would get you out of check. Well, no, I guess you could have moved your king.
Yeah, it would have been. I could have just shifted him from one timeline to the other.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. This works, I suppose.
Oh, is there queening in this?
Yes. I think I'm going to change the music before Nintendo gets angry. Didn't work. Oh well. It's a traffic cone. Much better. Alright, I'm going to ask that you also bring up the... Yeah. That way we can see the chat.
Okay, so I was thinking maybe I just try taking the bishop there. Don't know if it's a good idea or not.
You can't. That's an invalid move.
I guess so.
Because you're trying to move along 3 dimensions.
What's that?
Pawn can't do that. It can only move along
Right, 1 dimension,
both turn and
2
time.
dimension, 3 dimension. Yeah.
Pawn makes forward moves and diagonal captures. Interesting. And now I'm in check. Alright, let's see here. So what happens if I do this? Yeah, I'm still in check if I do that. How am I in check? How am I in check? Oh. That's how. Let's see.
Okay.
Kind of fitting that we're playing Homestuck music in a game about multiverses and time travel. That wasn't even intentional. I just happened to have Homestuck music on the playlist. Been a while since I've had a chance to use this playlist. Oh crap, I think I might have lost.
Doesn't mean I can see it.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard to think with timelines.
And we aren't even doing reverse time stuff yet.
Yeah.
We're really only playing with 3 dimensions at this point.
Yeah. Puppy. Puppy pop. You're such a puppy, yes you are. Everybody eat from the food bowl. Rapping nonsense in the dog's general direction is one of my hobbies. Uh-oh. Let's... What can I do? Wait, what?
Because
Oh,
it
crap.
affects both. Yeah.
No, I'm in check in the past.
Oh.
I gotta
Oh no.
I gotta throw off my plans in order to kill your bishop. It's fine. I can still put you in check. Although that wouldn't do me a whole lot of good right now. There you go.
Check in the past. Scary stuff.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. I'm being checked. Where am I being checked?
You're not right now.
Oh.
I decided to not make that move just yet. I'm setting up instead.
Okay, so let's see.
I think I'll invoke the Staff of Door Clothing so the chat does not have to listen to my mother ranting about church issues. That only sort of helps. Oh well.
Let's see now. I'd like to activate this piece. I could really make things really confusing if I went to the past with this piece.
Yeah, might as well shake things up.
I guess that's kind of the point of this, so
Yeah.
it's time.
Time.
It's time. Ha ha ha.
Alright.
Now, what does that really mean? Okay, so it
And now the present has been shifted back by a turn. Because he moved moved 2 turns into the past.
okay.
No, you moved 1 turn into the past.
So, ooh, what does that mean? I can make actions on... Okay, I see. So that the new branch needs to try and reach up to the present.
Yes.
So, if I can make a move here. No,
You can't because you just did.
Right, so you would have to make the move here.
Yes.
But why does it show green when I hover over you? Is it because...
It just said... That just lets you see my piece's range of motion.
Okay.
Yeah. You can make a move in the other... In the
Right.
-0 timeline. If you so wish.
Interesting that it shows me able to make this move. I don't think it should be doable, right?
It is. It's 2 turns left and 1 turn toward me.
So since we go backwards in time here.
Alright, well, one of this timeline up here is not active because you've got too many of them now. That's what this black arrow means, I think. Alright, let's see here. Also do this. And finally, I think I will do this as well. Checkmate.
Very nice.
Alright,
so tell me what happened.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's find your king. Where's your king?
Present.
Here.
King hasn't moved all game, so I guess he should be okay to find.
I'm trying to show you, but I'm not really. Ah, yes, see. On my next turn, my bishop can capture your king.
Okay, bishop moves in 2 dimensions.
Yep, bishop moves in 2 dimensions, captures your king.
What's the second?
The second... Well, your king had...
Oh, I get it. Because the bishop is targeting all the past time spaces, you can't move in all of them.
I don't know about that, but if you capture my bishop, then next turn my pawn will capture your king. If you try to move your king from this timeline to capture the bishop. Let's play that back again in slow motion. So this king moves one turn. It moves one turn into the past and one timeline in your direction. Next turn, the pawn in that timeline captures you.
Okay, so this is present, right?
Yes, this is the present here.
Oh, well, I guess that too is the present.
No, only this is the present. See? Because it's the earliest board without a move.
Okay.
So yeah. My bishop is... Let's flip perspective, maybe. That doesn't help.
I can see the check from the bishop. The question is, can I... Well, I can't move to prevent the check, so I have to kind of
this
see...
bishop is attacking this king.
Right, so that bishop is attacking that king.
And since the past can't be changed, you can't move this king out of the way. You have to capture my bishop, and he's protected.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
And only your king is able to capture the bishop, which means checkmate.
But I can't take it because it's being protected.
You can't take it with your king because it's being protected, and you would still be in check, right? So, yeah. Alright. You want to get crazy, or you want to switch over to Clubhouse games? Oh yeah, this is a good one. Check this out. Global warming.
Let's see.
Draw. It's a 1x1. It's a 1x1 area of land with no pieces. Very, very silly. I don't know why that's there.
I think what they're trying to say is all the land has been flooded.
Yes, I know, but I just don't see why it's in the game. Excessive is a very large board with a lot of pieces.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Can't even handle that tiny segment of pieces.
Mm-hmm. Just dragons is trippy as heck. Because dragons are trippy as heck.
And they can move in four... They move in
They
four
have
directions.
to move in 4 directions at once.
Right.
So, at present, because there's only one timeline, the king is the only piece I can move.
Right.
And obviously the kings can't attack each other.
Right.
At least I don't think they can.
So now that a turn has passed, we're able to move into the past with the dragon.
With the king. There's still only one timeline, so the dragon can't move.
And the way to generate a timeline would
is
be
to send a
move
king into the past,
right.
yes. Like so.
And we won't be able to play on the latest one until
the past, until the present has caught up, yes, with the future.
So that means that we only have access to this one. And I can move it, I have to move it to this timeline since there is no other.
Yes.
And I guess they aren't able to move very much in any given direction.
Yeah.
Or is it because... I guess we'll just find out. I'm not really sure why it is only one in all 4 directions. But that's because there's a restriction one of the
That's
dimensions.
just
or
that
if
is
it's
just how the. Oh yeah, it's because the. It's because the 4-dimensional board is only 2 along a particular dimension. It's like if you were trying to move a bishop on a 2x2 board. You have to deselect your dragon first. Let's see here. I feel like any dragon movement is just going to make things a mess. We need to tell our dragons to stop breaking time.
It's probably something that should be said.
Unicorns can at least choose not to move along the turn axis.
So you know what's funny about that is that means that if your dragon is only a threat to a king if he's not on the same square, the same
Or on the same
board,
yeah.
the same 2 dimensions.
Yep.
That means that every time the check is going to come from a separate board.
The past or the future, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty scary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If we wanted to take advantage of that, we'd have to... With that in mind, this guy here is 1 away and 1 away from this piece, and it's 1 timeline away, and it's 1 segment of history away. So I guess that would look like check, but it's not. You know, this dragon here, it's not affecting
I think
this piece. Or maybe it just hasn't warned you yet. Or maybe it's inactive.
That's odd. Let's see here. I am definitely in check.
Okay, so let's see now. Your king on
1 this way,
the
1
past.
this way, and yeah.
So that's 2, isn't
So-
it? Two times away.
I am going to have to move my king because I am under attack from... I'm not sure.
Opposition.
There's a king over there. Okay. I'm going to have to do something like... Let's see. No, because your king is there. I think I'm going to have to make this move. But the present is over here. Let's see, what happens if I do this? Oh, no, okay. There you go.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I see. By not making a move on the L timeline, I think I am denying you the opportunity to capture my king because it's still my turn on L.
Okay, so your piece, this is the present. Your piece is here. It was being threatened by what? It was being threatened by...
A different king is being threatened. This king is being threatened by this dragon.
Right, because it happens off of the board every time.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, well. And now it's not threatened anymore because the...
It's not threatened because you can't make a move on that timeline.
Right, because I have to work on the present.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's my turn on that timeline.
It's your turn on this timeline.
See how this board has a white border?
Right, so this was your turn. Right, and... Right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
On my last move, I decided not to make a move on that timeline.
So, with that in mind, that means that only... My pieces are only threatening in the color of border of...
yeah, your pieces can only move on your turn, so they're only a threat in timelines where it's your turn.
Right, so it's...
Going to cause an icing spill because we can't dip the last thing deep enough.
Right, like for instance here, I have my dragon, he can only move into the black rim because that's my turn in the past.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that it helps my visibility a little bit better. Okay, very good to know.
Shouldn't have done that with that hand. Oh well. Alright, let's see what's up. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Let's see. How do I want to deal with that? I don't know how to deal with that. Woof.
You think your
No,
your
I'm
front
not
door is
check-
ringing?
I'm not. Oh. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that's Annabelle.
Probably not. Sounds like it's coming from outside.
Isn't that so? There we go. Trans timeline capture. Oh, but I still have to move the present. Let's see here. How can I resolve this? This king is being threatened. This is problematic, really. Can't capture either of these dragons because of this king here. But can do that. Does that help me though? Not really sure what combination of moves I can make. Because I have to make a move on this board, but...
Oh my goodness. There are two kings on the same board.
I guess I'll do that. I don't know how much good that does me.
Okay. So, let's see. Where's the present? Here's
Are
the
you
present.
not going to have any more of these?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
So this is the present. This is the present. All three of these are the present.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your dragon's on what is that, +3? Your dragon's on that end of the space can't move at all because there don't exist any turns on the timeline below it other than the current one.
Yeah, that's right. Good thinking. Good thinking. And there's no...
Hey there, J-Mac. What's up?
So that means that in this timeline I would have to move the kings. Oh, okay, so... Well, no fires were set.
Yes, and you win.
Is that game?
Yep. Because the present advanced, and these dragons are already assaulting my king in the past.
Right.
Like, I had to deliberately not move on these timelines to deny your dragons a turn. So now that the present is caught up, I'm done. Alright, what do you think? You want to try the excessive game or switch over to clubhouse games?
Yeah, let's try some excess.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, alright. It's 7 by 7. We each get 21 pieces.
Alright.
This is, I guess, the full, we each get 2 kings. There you go. This is the full experience, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think it could be much more full than the last game. Okay. Alright, let's see.
I have to make the first...
Exchange variation.
Yeah, it's like no matter which move I make, I think I'm going to be losing a piece. I don't know.
Oh, no, there's 3 kings.
Oh, yeah, we do. Huh. You don't say.
That's
check.
This is the present, so I have to make move on the present.
Yep.
And
my knight is targeting your center king.
yeah. So the question is whether you use your flank pawns or your center pawns for this. Probably your flank pawns.
Perhaps. Alright, let's see here. If I do that, I'm just going to lose my knight all over again.
Okay, 2 presents.
Next week, if both you and Combat Kids show up, we're definitely starting Lamalana. Got my archaeological notebook all ready to go. At least as far as you guys will make it in the first session.
Thanks for your optimism.
Oh, hey, I will be very surprised if by next week you take out like more than 2 bosses. Especially with Dominic with holding the controller.
It's funny. I remember when we were doing Portal 2?
Yes.
One of you is doing all the work.
Yes. Yeah, the final episode of Portal 2 was a thing. Okay, I'm in check, it looks like.
Does losing a piece really matter in this?
Kind of. You can always duplicate yourself more pieces by time traveling, but then you're making more kings as well, which makes yourself a little more vulnerable.
Okay.
Yep, okay, I'm in check. Let's see here. Yeah, my king is being threatened by this pawn, which is simple enough, really.
How's he doing on the Super Mario 64?
We only had 1 episode of that, and we've got at least 10 stars. I forget how many exactly.
It sounds like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I'm helping him. It's Super Mario 64 co-op, so Luigi is helping quite a bit. Or I forget which one of us was Mario, actually. Might have been me, actually. Okay, I'm in check again in that timeline. Oh, shoot. Checkmate.
Is that what the red and blue means?
Yes. Because, yeah, if I try to do this, I'm still being attacked by a knight in the past. If I move my king like so, then the pawn is attacking me. If I move the king like so, then this pawn is attacking me.
Say, which knight in the past is it? Is on this board?
I'll show you again.
It's on...
This knight is attacking this king. 2 down, 1 turn back in time.
Okay. and it's from black to black.
Yeah. Alright, well, wasn't expecting the excessive game to end that quickly, but gives us time for Clubhouse games.
Sure.
Let's switch over.
What's Clubhouse games?
It's Nintendo's board game collection.
Okay, well let's see.
Yep.
That was very interesting. I'm not very good at it, but it was
Neither am I.
interesting.
Alright, let me... I hope this does not break OBS wide open, because I need to change the number of monitors I have by doing this. No, it seems to still be working. Okay, good. Alright, need to find my Pro Controller. I only have the one, but that should be all we need, I think. I suck at Yahtzee! Oh, I thought Nintendo made up the term yacht dice. I didn't think, Olivia arrived at the globe. Alright, well, never mind that. Because we're doing single system play. 2 players. Play as Joy-Con. Wait, we have to... Okay, well, I guess you are, Come on, game. Oh, this software uses a Alright, I guess we're using... some Joy-Cons. Damn it, here. Actually, I've got some Joy-Cons right here. Hang on a second. Gah! I don't like it. I don't like my face. These aren't charged. Dang it. Everything is going wrong.
It's 2020 in a nutshell.
That was incorrect. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, and yeah, mind the drift. Okay, here we go. It's drifting. Alright. Yeah. Got some boxes, yacht dice, 4 in a row. Hit and blow. Mastermind, in other words. You want to play Mastermind?
Sure, why not?
I like Mastermind.
What's all this? It's a game where you guess at a set of hidden pegs. Oh, fun. Here's how it works. A brown peg means you have the right color in the right spot, like a direct hint.
That's clearly a red peg.
A white peg means you've got the right color, but in the wrong place, or a glancing blow. So this means you have all 4 colors right, but only 2 are in the right place. Exactly. Let's assume red's in the right spot. What happens if I try this? bottom too, so let's put it here. But we have to make a change somewhere, so I'll swap purple and white. And voila! Not bad, right?
No. Way to learn from my mistakes.
Hidden below.
Duplicate colors on.
I didn't know that they would be able to disable duplicate colors.
Let's play.
So I wonder how this works since... Okay, so the AI handles that.
I guess so.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting. Alright, let's see here.
Zero hits, 2 blows.
So you have two of the
Alright.
colors, right?
Yep.
Oh.
You need to hold it sideways. Yeah. Press, I guess, the bottom button to cancel. Or no, select up and down with the stick. You're holding it upside down.
Okay. So if I want to cancel this...
You just replace it with
okay.
a different color.
Okay, I can use this to change the... Alright. Okay, so you have two colors right, but they're in the wrong places.
Doesn't Mastermind usually let you make 10 guesses?
It's been a while, I don't remember.
Oh.
I guess we could confirm that the color is right.
Okay, so there's one red and one blue.
Yes, we've confirmed that.
Let's see here. Okay.
So green or yellow, one of those two is added here. And we also know that red and blue are in neither of those positions.
Mm-hmm. I think we'll need a red, blue, green, purple, and a red, blue, yellow, purple in order to accurately identify the colors.
Okay, so we know that red is in that position, so that means that blue is in that position.
Yeah, red is in the bottom
position. Yeah. Okay, and now the question is it green or yellow? That is up here. If we add green and pink,
and either.
We see that.
We see that green is probably correct. So let's see here. I think it's this. No.
So we find that it's
all right. So it's purple and
yellow.
Purple and yellow.
Yeah. And we find that...
And purple is on top. I think the code is purple, yellow,
correct.
blue, red.
Wasn't there some rule about you being able to call the colors without actually making a guess?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. That counted as a victory for you and not for both of us. guess we are playing against each other then. Each player must have their own system for dominoes. Go figure.
You ever played Nine Men's Morris before?
Yes, I have.
9 Men's Morris.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Long, long ago, in a land far away,
The galaxy is not at
empire
peace.
existed.
Galaxy's never at peace.
Roman rulers gathered in the Senate to debate. There, they would send their proxies out to speak. If 3 proxies could line up in a row, they would all shout in unison. Mill! And everyone agreed that the argument was very convincing.
Dang it, Nintendo.
Losing orators fled the Senate in disgrace. Eventually, one senator would concede, having too few proxies left to make a case. But who was Morris, you ask? Ah, tale for another time.
Okay then. Alright, let's see how this goes. Uh-oh.
Milled.
Hmm. Alright, my turn. have lost already.
No, you're good. I actually overlooked the move you should have made.
Mill. Mill.
Of course. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do.
No, I don't think so. You want to resign? You can do something else.
I will on my turn.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. Checkers is pretty straightforward.
Checkers.
Diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
It's slow going, moving one diagonal space at a time.
Then I jump to capture you, and it's all for nothing. Oh, I'll capture all your pieces before you know it.
Not if I can reach the other side and get kinged.
That's a verb now? Wow, king pieces get to move backward too.
Royal privileges hard won, but sweet.
Now, supposedly this game is actually really intricate, but I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I had no idea. Oh, hello. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. Dang it. That was a mistake, perhaps. Yeah, that was a big mistake. This is a bad situation. I am making a fool of myself. Maybe I'm just playing too defensively. I don't know. This is the only move I can make.
Oh.
You have to move that piece.
I do?
Yeah.
I can't move the king?
Nope. The king can't make a capture. If you can move if you can make a capture in checkers, you have to.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that rule. Okay then.
Can I just not move that piece? Of course. Game freaking over. Alright then, Napoleon.
That was kind of explosive, wasn't it?
Yes. I got wrecked so bad. Alright, let's see. Hare and Hounds.
Hare and hounds.
Yeah, that's pretty much Annabelle.
It's not as cute as it looks. The hare is trying to escape the hunting hounds and get to the other side.
I think the rule is that, yeah, the hounds can only move forward, the rabbit can move in any direction. The hounds have to pin the hare.
Mm-hmm. The hounds win by blocking the hare's escape route.
Aw, poor bunny. It's all alone against 3 dogs.
I wouldn't count the hare out just yet. Only one hound can move on their turn, and the hounds can't move backward, while the hare can go wherever it wants.
Alright, let's do 2 rounds of this.
All right, one of one and one of the other.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like you have hounds this time. Yes, I haven't played this in a while, so let's see. Looking good.
Oh, shoot. Yep.
Okay, your turn.
Yep. This is like identical to the last round.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Same.
I guess that's a draw then.
Turns out we don't know how to play the dogs in that game.
Yes.
Renegade.
Is that backgammon?
It's Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Oh, I know this game. We have a long and troubled history.
Really? All you gotta do is flip your opponent's pieces by placing yours on either side.
I know, but it feels like I always end up losing at the last minute.
Huh. Are you securing the corners?
The corners. Why?
Ah. See, if you take all 4 corners, you can flip the script on your opponent.
Oh. All right, Renegade. You have no more power over me.
Alright, let's play King Lear. I had this on the NES actually. This game.
Hmm. So is it vertical, horizontal,
Or diagonal.
and diagonal?
Yeah.
Okay. And you must play a capture main move.
Yes.
Like.
There's a blogger I follow by the name of Ben Orlin who is publishing a big book of pencil and paper games in the near future. Might be interesting to play some of those at some point once the book is out. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Right? Mamma mia. Blackjack!
I'll be the dealer. Whoever's closest to 21 without going over wins.
A 6. That's a long way from 21.
What's your move?
Hit me. 16? Yeah, hit me again. Ah, that makes 20. My gut says it's time to stand.
Let's see what I've got. Blackjack, the house wins.
You gotta be kidding me.
Your gut can't argue with numbers.
Guess we're both playing against the house. Dealer must draw to 16 and stand on 17. Whoop. Interesting.
Stand.
Okay. Jack is 10, Queen 11.
No.
King
Jack,
12?
Queen, and King are all 10. Ace is either 1 or 11.
Okay. Okay, so I can stand, I can hit.
Yep. Double down, doubles your bet and asks for exactly one more card.
So it's like a
I don't think you're gonna win this one.
Hit.
Was it still mine? Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Right, okay. So it's 8, 14. 14, and if I hit again, then I could get 24 max, which would be over.
Yeah.
But I could get less
You could get less.
before hit.
Hit.
And
You'd
at
have to
this
be
point,
really
really
lucky to not go
Yeah.
over.
Stand.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, jeez, he has a king. This could be trouble.
Hit.
Shoot.
Stand. Hit.
I mean, a real pro would start counting cards, but I don't know. I don't know how many decks the game is being played with right now, so that doesn't really help. Plus, it's only 5 rounds, which isn't enough to really do a whole lot of counting.
Stand. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Oh! Today is not your lucky day. I don't like that we're being told to ante up before we can see any cards. It seems backwards to me.
Double down.
Ooh, got negative.
Stand.
Woohoo! I'm feeling lucky. You are also feeling lucky. Oh, jeez. This is blackjack. That's gonna be the worst thing.
Double down.
Sure, why not?
Double down.
Ah! Last place!
Waited till the end, Beaten by the computers.
I have no idea how to play this.
I mean, I've heard the name before.
Speed! Speed!
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go fast, yeah.
High or low? Ready? Go!
Alright, looks like you have to go one higher or
No time
one
to think.
lower.
Speed! No!
And whoever can't make a move loses, I guess? I don't get it.
No.
How to play. Quickly play cards adjacent in value to the ones on the table. Whoever plays all their cards first wins. The king and the ace are adjacent. When neither player can play any of their cards, they draw simultaneously from the deck and the round restarts. You can play the Joker whenever you like. Okay. Alright, interesting. Let's play.
Okay.
This is going to be a little weird with the wonky Joy-Cons, but okay.
Oh, I'm top.
Yeah. Shoot. You have to play the Joker somewhere. You have to play your 5 or your 2.
My 5? I can't play my 5.
You can play your 5 on the 6.
Oh, adjacent, so it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know
Whoops.
that. Oh.
Oh, shoot. Missed my chance. Wait, what?
You still won anyway.
Huh. I finally won! Took long enough. Okay. Yeah. Memory, huh? Nah.
Memory not so good.
So each of us chooses a card to play?
Whoever's card is higher wins the skirmish.
Ah, a war of attrition.
Ace is high, it looks
I
like.
win.
You know what? Forget war. I'm about love.
You'll find that love has no meaning here.
They didn't show the rule where if you tie, you have
Yeah.
to put more cards down.
Yeah. Get the most cards. You can press plus or minus for the reference. Yeah, okay. That's how that works.
Plus or minus?
Yeah. It'll be on this side of the... no, plus... This is plus.
Plus, yes.
Wow. I call shenanigans. Woo!
Nicely done.
It would be interesting if both of us could see our own cards.
That would kind of help when... Of course, I don't think... No. I think this game usually does
Mind
that, doesn't it?
games. No, usually the rules I learned, you play one card at a time. No selecting any cards, which doesn't really help unless your cards are marked. I have no idea who won. You won.
Oh,
By 2 cards.
so that's one good engagement.
Yeah. Okay then. Takoyaki. I have never heard of this one.
What does takoyaki have to do with
It's
cards?
I don't know.
Octopus balls, please.
Hey, if you want takoyaki, you gotta fry them yourself.
What?
Your ears broke, boy? You're gonna cook these takoyaki.
How do we do that?
Easy. First, you draw a card from the deck.
Oh, it's a game.
If your card is between flip over the card in that position.
10 slots, like a takoyaki pan.
If the card you flip is a position you haven't flipped yet, then you're in luck. You get a flip again. Anytime you flip a base
Interesting.
card, your turn ends.
So I have to be the first to cook all 10 takoyaki?
This is another game of chance, isn't it?
You got it. And speaking of which, here's your food. That'll be 10 million bucks.
For self-serve?
10 octopus balls. Yes.
Never actually had octopus. Probably doesn't taste too different from squid.
I would imagine.
Ooh!
5 streak. Why is it glowing?
Because that's the next card you flip over. You picked a 5, so you flip over the card in slot 5.
Slot. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, Joker. Lucky. Excuse me! I think the prince is having a ball. I believe in Japan, playing cards in general are called trump.
That's their term for it?
Yeah. Fox says it doesn't taste that different. It's good stuff. Really? I've been losing all night. I've been losing all night, Fox. I suck at everything. Especially Much Ado About Nothing. Pig's tail. I don't know what that is. It's a cute piggy.
What's with the name of this game?
First octopus, now pigs.
No.
What?
Well, they have curly tails.
So what?
Notice anything about the way the cards are laid out?
No.
I give up. Start by taking a card and putting it in the middle.
Oh, like this?
Then you pick another card and hope it's not the same suit.
What if it is the same suit?
You have to eat the whole pile.
Oh! I still don't get it.
And I guess whoever has fewer cards at the end wins.
Seems like.
Try not to get stuck with too many cards. A card from face down. If you draw a different suit than the previous player. Yeah, okay. Another game of chance.
Pretty much.
Don't! What happens if I shoot the moon? I gotta shoot the moon!
The random chance is not on your side tonight. Does not seem.
Excuse me, Joy-Con. I didn't shoot the moon. I lose. Of course.
It's probably getting about time.
Alright.
Need to be fresh and energetic for tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, that's it then. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. It's not often I get my butt kicked at games, but guess I just suck at board games in particular.
And all the cards and the random number generation was not in your favor. Right? We'll S-Rand with a different time next time.
Yeah. Alright. See you guys.